Y'all, it's Throwback Thursday, so today we're going to take a look back at some of the wildest UFO sightings, including a weird UFO caught on NASA livestream. Of course, they cut it. A weird silvery disc next to a plane that I'm a bit iffy on, but it still looks crazy. There's even a crazy acorn-shaped UFO. And none of that beats the strange UFO incident in Lancaster that we still don't have answers to this very day. So sit back and get ready to go on an interstellar adventure. Enjoy. Y'all, an insane, clear and focused UFO sighting just happened in Curitiba, which is the capital of Paranha, a state in southern Brazil. This shot, it left me a little shook. It kind of took the internet by storm. It is a diamond-shaped UFO. You can see strange movements from the craft. It is clear. It is up close. They had a good zoom on their camera, and there are multiple angles. On top of that, we also have a stabilized and zoomed footage, so we can get a better, clear shot at what the hell this is. I was freaking out when I first saw it, y'all. Check this out.
Baixava o carro aqui, mano.
And this is the second angle. Now here in the stabilized cut, you're actually going to see some weird movement, what almost looks like breathing of the craft or something. I couldn't really explain it when I first saw it. I was in shock. Take a look.
What I find most interesting about it is the shape. And I mean, you can actually see that weird breathing, almost weird breathing movement I was talking about earlier. But I think the shape is strange because it is diamond-esque, but the bottom has like a weird flatness to it when it's zoomed in. Like, take a look at the bottom. See how it's like flat there? There's also like these two spiky ends that look like corners that stick out of the back. And I was thinking maybe that's like some type of landing gear or something. I don't know. There's a few people that are claiming to debunk this. We'll talk about it later in the video. And I feel like that weird, I want to just say landing gear-ish part. I don't think it's what it is, but it kind of looks like that. I feel like that discredits the debunk.
I saw that and I was like, yo, that is a beautiful clear shot. And the shape actually reminds me of another recent sighting in Miami. Another similar shape caught in the sky, y'all. Check this out.
Yo, can somebody explain to me what the hell is that? What is that, yo? That thing is not moving. That looks like a flying saucer. The thing is just not moving at all in the sky. Come closer, you alien.
Both of which reminded me of the strangest UFO I've seen, which is like a weird acorn shaped. When I say acorn, I mean the UFO looked like an acorn shaped UFO that was seen in Mexico. This video was posted on YouTube a while ago and has since been deleted.
Thank God the internet is archived all over the place so we can still find this footage. But these two reminded me, I don't know, I felt like a similar, like maybe it's something like this, but further away. Take a look at this acorn thing. Let me know if you guys believe they could be similar objects. Now look at this thing when he zooms in, because when he zooms in is when you really see the strange shape. Look at that. I told y'all it looks just like an acorn. And I love this video, but I'm a little mad about it. I remember it was posted to YouTube like 2017, 2018, and there were multiple angles, and now this is the only thing that's been salvaged. And unfortunately, this video has no audio. And I would have loved to have heard the people reacting to it in real time as they're recording it. Look at that thing. And even the way that the top part of it has like that thicker line that's separating the body, it really looks like an acorn. I'm so mad at how much it looks like a freaking acorn. One of the strangest UFO sightings I think I've ever seen. See what I mean? Like the acorn does have a similar like diamond-esque shape to its craft. So if it was further away, maybe it does some weird compressing thing and that's what we're seeing further away. I don't know, I can't really tell, but it did remind me of that, and I wanted to make sure that I brought it up and that you guys saw it as well. It's also so wild because we had another recent acorn-shaped UFO in Canada. Y'all remember this?
It's green or something.
Oh my god, that's not
Not.
it's not a helicopter, Dave.
Man, I'm looking right at it.
Oh my god. What is that?
Dude, look at it. Wow.
Oh my god.
Now, ever since all that happened, I waited a little bit because I heard rumors that it may have already been debunked, and I started looking into it, and people are saying that it's actually this solar balloon. Now, don't get me wrong, this solar balloon you see here does have a very similar shape to this UFO. I'd have to see the solar balloon in action. I don't know if they do that weird in and out compressing thing, but it does look like this one could actually be a balloon. I was so upset because it looks so cool. Now, that said, it does look like it is that balloon, but it hasn't been 100% confirmed. So there is no exact answer just yet. It is likely debunked, but it's possible it could just share a shape with that strange balloon. I do feel like elements of the UFO weren't exactly like, I feel like the balloon was more pointy, where the craft had like, you could almost look like not landing gear, but it had like strange shapes along the bottom and the sides. It wasn't as pointy. And again, I wouldn't know about that almost breathing looking thing that was going on there. I don't know. I don't have any solar balloons, okay? But it could be real. Let me know what you guys think in the comments below. I want to hear your opinions on this UFO. I was freaking out about it for a little bit. Again, I heard the rumor, so I wanted to wait because I knew someone would have that balloon and get a picture of it to get a comparison. And now we have that. UFOs have been running rampant all year long, with a peak in November, December. And I'll tell you right now, there were no shortage of UFO UAP for the holidays. Let's start with one of our favorite shapes. Posted by Think Tank, here is a Tic-tac shaped UFO over Port Jefferson, New York.
Mine is.
What the fuck is that? That is so weird. That's not a plane. That's... I can't believe I'm seeing this right now. What? Hold on, keep filming. Do not stop filming that.
That one's not even trying to look like a drone. It's just straight up a Tic-tac flying across the sky. No cloaking, no nothing. And lately, orbs have been making a remarkable comeback. Ever since the drone situation in New Jersey, we are now seeing more orbs in the sky. So here's a few more great captures from Shelby, Ohio.
photos were very, very bright, and many different colors, like all the damn colors, and they did look close enough, like it wasn't a blur of the lens. That's just, what were they? But it gets stranger. Next, we have a site that actually showcases some anomalous activity with this thing that looks like it might be one of the New Jersey drones or whatever. However, there's like this orb of light, circling it, but then turning off. Just check it out. Let me know what you think in the comments. What's wild is that one is, in fact, from New Jersey. So are these drones doing new things now? Or like, was this the plan? Like, what was that? Next, we have a type of UFO that isn't rare, but we haven't seen in a while, or maybe haven't focused on it because of everything that's been happening. And it's one of those spherical metallic UFOs, kind of like the one that people say landed on that airport strip where the airplane was. But this one was actually caught gliding across the sky. This actually took place Christmas Day in Highland Ranch, Colorado. Smash like and check it out.
That's not a balloon, man.
We're good.
Oh, I lost it. There it is. It's stopping.
I was filming. UFOs. You guys are so lucky. Multiple UFO experiences. Couple days.
I'm telling you, it's turning.
That was a metallic sphere flying around the sky. Like, I don't know what to say. That wasn't a drone. That wasn't a plane or anything prosaic or something we fly. That was a metallic sphere flying in the sky. Would you believe me if I told you that it gets weirder? This next clip is from Carluska P, who posted what they believe is a UAP, UFO, or orb transforming into a bird. And when yes, you heard that right. When I read this, I was like, what? But then I saw the video, and I don't know if there's another way to describe it. Let me know in the comments what you think about this. Yo, was that a UFO turning into a bird, or was lightning striking that bird, or was the bird static shock? Are there mutant birds now, or is it one, like, you know, pigeons aren't real? Or birds aren't real? What the f was that? Next, we have an accidental UFO from the people who are the worst at covering things up, NASA. They actually let this slip on their live stream. And what's crazy is, due to the links everyone was sharing, I got to catch it live before they cut the feed. And there was definitely a UFO in space. Check this out. Isn't that crazy? They have no excuse. Also, how does NASA always mess up their own cover-up? But this last one, even crazier, huge. If true, I don't know. I'm looking at it. It looks cool. There's reasons for me to believe it. But with the advancements of AI, you just never know. And it is damn near impossible to find the source for this clip. The thing that's working against it, in my opinion, is that it's only 5 seconds long, and we usually see that in the clips that AI generates. But I want to showcase it to you guys and hear what you think. Sound off in the comments. Is this real? Is it AI? What the hell's going on in our skies? Y'all, that's crazy. If that thing is real, that is the clearest image or footage of a UFO we've ever gotten. I hope that I get more information on the source soon. I've been putting my feelers out. Hopefully I get an answer back. And I hope you all had an amazing holiday. At least 6 giant UFO saucers have been seen by hundreds of people in Palmdale and Lancaster, California. This is a huge mass sighting with footage coming in now and people talking to authorities all over. This is insane. And what it looks like, well, in one of the videos, it looks like a UFO may just have landed in California. Now, I saw this first reported by Raw Alerts and I was intrigued and I started looking into it because they claim that there are numerous people seeing these UFOs in Palmdale and Lancaster. This is the area right here. They're seeing them in their backyard. They're talking on the Ring Neighbor app and they're calling police. And I was like, no, this can't be real. And sure enough, video has started to come out. Look at this weird UFO filmed in my backyard. Now, guys, a lot of people said that when they first saw some of these UFOs, they thought that they were shooting stars until they stopped and started zigzagging in the sky. What's more is some witnesses, as we'll see from other videos, seem to have a closer look and get the elongated, nearly disc-shaped appearance of these objects. And these are the people in Lancaster, a little bit farther away. You can see them a little clearer in Palmdale. But we're seeing these orbs flying around the sky. This is the one that we just saw. But again, people are actually, look at this, seeing some of these discs in the sky. And you're looking at this, I know you're thinking, ChaosMoogle, this isn't even clear. Just wait, because it does get better than this footage. I just want to show you it as I saw it. This is actually a zoomed in version of one of the best footage. Check this out, and we'll go back to the zoomed one. Y'all, look at this.
Oh, what is that, Mom?
Look at that.
Mom, you see this?
No. Holy shit!
What is
that?
What is happening? You guys see this?
And it's from people
Oh my God, what the fuck is happening? What is that? What is that?
He's nervous as hell. There were some people that are under it that say they were huge discs. Look at this zoomed in version.
Oh my,
look at that.
How is that?
what is happening?
Look at that. Look at all the colors. Oh my God.
Oh my God, what the fuck is happening? What is that? What is that?
And I'm expecting that we're only going to get more. There's more footage in this. We're only going to get more as the day goes on. As this just happened late last night, early this morning. Now here, this is the crazy one. This apparently, breaking alert UFO sighting California, multiple UFO sightings reported in Palmdale and Lancaster, California. Residents share eerie encounter. Now, here is the crazy one. Look at this mother tucker land. Not only that, but apparently one landed further out in California near a beach. And of course, the authorities, the police and all, blocked off the beach so that people can't go on there. You'll see some of that in this video. Take a look. Look at this, look at it coming down, look at it coming down.
Why is my phone focusing? What is happening right now? Where is it going? It's landing.
Look at the lights. Now, this is when people start trying to go towards where these lights ended. And it turns out that they were on a waterfront and the beach was blocked off, so people couldn't go get a closer look of these objects. Look at that. That is insane. And so far, no explanations have been given by authorities, but we are seeing the reports of the people.
Bro, what the fuck?
Literally, it's already starting to spread, and thank goodness, because hopefully this encourages more people who witnessed this event to come forward with their video evidence. And then here are some updates. Officials and law enforcement are investigating after numerous people in Palmdale and Lancaster, California are reporting UFO sightings, with witnesses describing bright lights, sudden stops, zigzags, and hovering objects. And these are just some of the reports within the app. Neighbor, 6 minutes ago, 4.4 miles away, UFO. Me and my daughter were hanging out in the backyard when we both thought we saw a shooting star falling east. It stopped very abruptly and zigzagged going north. Checking to see if anyone else saw this or if we're both going crazy. It happened about 30 minutes ago. Next report on the app. You guys, you won't believe what I just saw. You guys, I saw a UFO. I was walking my dog in my backyard and saw a bright light up in the sky. At first, I was like, oh my God, what a cool plane. That Northrop assembled, Northrop, I guess it's a plane manufacturing company. But to my dismay, it was a hovercraft. Please tell me, a hovercraft, very strange. Please tell me I'm not the only one who saw this. Flying object in the sky. I was intrigued by the first neighbor who posted and saw a UFO from his yard. So my mom and I went out to ours to see if we see anything. They were too far to me to confidently say that they were flying saucers, but did anyone else see multiple? We counted 6 after being out there for about 10 minutes. Now again, this is all over, and I'm expecting that we're going to get more and more footage as the day goes on. As I just found out about this, a lot of people are just starting to read up on it, and I feel like a lot of people from last night are going to start posting their video. Like, look at this. We're definitely seeing 4 here. Some people saw 6, as we saw that elongated one. Some people saw saucers. I'm not sure if these were all different objects in the sky or if they're the same objects from different angles and different perspectives. What? Did it just disappear? Bruh. Oh, it's back. Oh, they're moving quickly now. This is intense, and now there's only 3 of them. This is such a wild sighting. I wonder if they got any more. It's gonna go behind the buildings here. Okay, it's gonna loop, I see. But that is intense. And guys, what's crazy is Palmdale is no stranger to UFOs. This is back in 2022, and look what was captured in Palmdale, California. Look at that. That's stunning, actually. Look at that. We've actually seen a very, very similar sighting in one of our first UFO compilations. Look at this motherfucker zooming in out of nowhere. Did you see that last light coming in out of nowhere? Hello, look at it moving. Look at it moving. This is insane in my opinion, but I feel like today's UFO is even wilder. The fact that that giant one landed on the beach, they closed off the beach, the fact that there's officially hundreds of witnesses and police reports coming in. Oh God.
Oh my God, where's Daddy?
Now, what I'm waiting for is for these police reports to be released, because usually it takes a day or 2, but they actually release some, not all, some of the reports of these UFOs, and we're going to get more details in the coming days. And hopefully, as I mentioned, we get more footage. More people are encouraged to share their footage, feel maybe a little less embarrassed, because there's still a little bit of a stigma around it. But I think this is potentially one of the biggest sightings since the Las Vegas incident last year, because this is the first time since last year in Vegas that we've seen and or heard of a UFO actually landing here on the earth, y'all. Like, this is insane and not how I was expecting to start my day. I am just so floored by it. I'm mad I wasn't in California. I would love to have witnessed this firsthand, and I want to hear you guys in the comments below, especially if you're in California. Did you see any of this? What a great throwback with some sightings that often get overlooked or that we may have forgotten with how much has happened since then until now. So I'm glad to go over these. I love these Throwback Thursday videos because I watched them with you and I'm like, crap, I don't even remember seeing that clip. It's so wild. That's how many UFOs there are. And we still have no answers. What is our government doing? You guys are amazing. If you made it this far, smash like. I'll see you in the next video.